Let me tell you why you're here. You're here because you know something. What you know you can't explain, but you feel it. You felt it your entire life. That there's something wrong with the world. You don't know what it is, but it's there, like a splinter in your mind.
What if you woke up one day and found that everything that you thought was true wasn't? If you learned that every day, every action you were taking to grow your business, increase your revenue, and expand the equity value of your business was actually holding you back and making business growth more difficult. Well, that's what happened to me 18 years ago. As a top producing salesperson and the leader of a growing company, I realized that the vast majority of what I was being taught and believed to be true about the sales and marketing process was actually lengthening my sales cycle, eliminating my competitive advantage, and commoditizing me and my company. It was restricting the price I could charge. It was having a negative impact on my closing ratio, and it was simply making my life more difficult, more complex, and less rewarding. I was on the sales and marketing treadmill, working harder and harder every day, running faster and faster just to keep up. I'm happy to tell you that since my discovery, business growth has become much more simple, manageable, and predictable. I've also discovered that there are still very few businesses, executives, and entrepreneurs who have fully made this discovery, and it's costing them hundreds of thousands to millions of dollars in lost sales, profits, and equity value. And they don't even realize that it's happening. The upside is that those few forward-leaning companies that have made this same discovery are enjoying faster sales, greater profitability, greater margins, and enhanced business value, even during the deep recession that we're just now emerging from. We've learned that 95% of companies are getting at best 50% of the results they should be getting from their sales and marketing efforts. And they don't even know it's happening. They have no effective means for assessing or measuring the true effectiveness of their sales efforts, their marketing efforts compared to what they should be. We've also discovered that when you develop top salespeople will outperform average salespeople in terms of the economic value they create for you and for themselves by at least 200%. And if you're involved in business to business or complex sales, that number is far closer to 300%. And those companies that invest the time and effort to develop the organizational systems to build business development capabilities are able to multiply their profits by 2 to 4 times without increasing their cost structures. We've seen that the very components that businesses need to multiply their profits, expand their business valuations, and enjoy the success that they deserve lies within their companies. They simply need a means for unlocking it. What's more, any company in any industry of any size can enjoy these same results. And while it certainly takes focus, determination, effort, and discipline, once you've developed and implemented these systems into your company, you'll develop a momentum that enables you to achieve effortless growth. Anyone who's ever played golf and has had that one perfect shot in your round knows precisely what I mean by that feeling of effortlessness. So, how can you break free from the pack and enjoy the type of effortless growth that I'm talking about? Well, the first thing that you need to do is to uncover and understand the 3 fatal flaws that are literally killing the business growth and equity values of small and mid-market companies. What are those flaws? Well, the first, the most controversial, and absolutely the most important flaw to understand to break free from the commoditization trap is that your customers and prospects don't understand their problems. And the challenge with the vast majority of sales systems and the vast majority of how companies go to market is that we rely on the customer too much to understand their issues, to initiate the process, and to be able to understand the value that we create. This is caused an awful lot by the second flaw that's inflicting your company, and that is the more you focus on your solution, the more you're throwing yourself deeper and deeper into the commoditization trap. That's right. The whole concept of solution selling that was supposed to be the path out of commoditization is actually leading you further into it. And the third thing that you need to understand is the chasm that exists in the vast majority of companies between their marketing efforts and their sales efforts. And this chasm is holding back the ability of most companies to be able to communicate effectively with their customers and prospects and to establish the value that their propositions provide. It's literally reducing the results for most companies by 50% or more from what they should be expecting. You also need to understand what it is customers really want from salespeople. When you learn what it is that the customer truly wants and values, I promise you, you're going to be surprised, possibly even shocked. And when you understand what they're looking for, you'll be in a position where you can make simple, quick changes to your approach that will yield immediate and powerful results. And finally, you're going to want to understand the 7 simple steps to effortless growth. The 7 simple steps that any company in any industry can implement to control their destiny, break free from commoditization, and enjoy effortless growth. You can learn about these flaws and these steps by downloading our most recent white paper, Life in the Matrix. In this paper, we explain the 3 flaws. We share with you some very recent research that provides great insight into what it is your customers are really looking for and what really leads to successful sales efforts. And we lay out the 7 simple steps to effortless growth and show you how you can implement them in your business. You can sign up for our weekly fast growth tips and learn about our webinars, where we'll be sharing our most recent insights, research, tools, and approaches that enable small and mid-market companies to achieve effortless growth. Check out the Sales Genius Network, designed to help salespeople implement these principles so that they can enjoy effortless growth, they can achieve top performance, and drive significant value to their companies. And I encourage you to follow the Fast Growth blog, where we share ideas about how to get out of the commoditization trap and how to achieve effortless growth every week. For those that want to dig deeper and want to understand even more how their company can implement these types of approaches, have us speak or facilitate your next event. You can inquire about the Intelligent Growth Program and how these programs are creating the path and the structure allowing many small mid-market companies to achieve the effortless growth that I'm talking about. If you have any questions, or if there's any way that we can help you or your organization get on the path to effortless growth, please reach out, give us a call. We look forward to talking to you.
This is your last chance. After this, there is no turning back. You take the blue pill, the story ends. You wake up in your bed and believe whatever you want to believe. You take the red pill, you stay in Wonderland, and I show you how deep the rabbit hole goes. Remember, all I'm offering is the truth, nothing more.